will kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Not a no score. Huh?
You think the fans are ready for this one? The boot's shaking underneath us, guys. Give to the running back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency.
Hit the afterburners, kids. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're lining up to boot it away.
No French fry.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stops at the 23. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Everett. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be ridiculous.
Quickly complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and he'll be second down. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
Back to the air one more time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and pick of yardage. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. The hand to the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Everett. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Buckeyes!
And where did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Here's the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Now on second down and short. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stops at the 27 after picking up one. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He wants to throw. He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After misfiring, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Everett. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Now, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year.
Oh.
They always got a really good signal
Oh,
that you can really depend on to make big plays.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. And the Buckeyes have a first down. They get to the line quickly.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so we can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the zone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. To throw, it's Everett. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And these defensive tackles just eat me. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And he's got it inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pick up of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for us.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Back to pass. It's Everett. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
Slow.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over.
That's not that bad. I'm ready.
Game, and we're not even done the first half.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing the ball, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends down on game day.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Going with the ground game left. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Second down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's got room. He now has 115 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Goes to the option. He'll toss it.
Come on now.
Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag.
Fucking play was nowhere near. Nowhere near. Well, that's my whole fucking.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. And they're churning out positive yardage early.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand.
And then they don't tackle it, fucker? Are you fucking
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball no score.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try the right side. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Everett.
How the fuck you get? It's man a fucking man.
Fitted in a tight window.
It's man a fucking man.
Finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your defensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Good timing on the quick out. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And as a defense, how scary is
How
it
do you
having
stop?
to defend
Stop
this?
him.
He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That's good, man.
This is like a baseball pitcher that you can't miss. He is just pounding his strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Almost ready to take it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On the option. Now the toss. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. Gets it past the first down marker. Still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Right. It's a fucking holding. You must be kidding me. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit
Here
up.
comes the offense on second down. He'll try it again. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 to the 14 as they have room to operate.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll give it to the back. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. On the option, the pitch. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out, there he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You talk about setting the tone. Going for that in your own territory early in the game? Oof.
Well, let's decide, gutsy or crazy?
Both?
As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And
Come on, y'all got a block.
will end the third. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's got it again. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try the left side. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner is stopped. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How about that last drive? Just carved them up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Everett. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to him?
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
On third down, going up top. On target to the left. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And now on second down for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he's going right.
He fumbled the ball. Come on.
No pickup at all on that play. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're bringing heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Bulls his way forward. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll use a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missiles.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
There's 11 guys on offense there, locked in and playing together. That was a critical fourth down in their opponent's territory. Everybody did an outstanding job of executing, and now they get to stay on the field.
Running to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. He breaks the tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Leaves it with the back. Hey, get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south. Get a first down. Get a new set of downs.
Defense backed up in this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be dragged down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Across the 45. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking you for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's all much. Get it? How much I say? I'm smart.